Hi guys, Mike Greer here with a follow-up to that blog post, Loops and Hoops and Waterfalls, a minimalist approach, etc., that I did a couple of weeks ago. Here's the deal. This is a deeper look at those many loops and hoops and waterfalls and models and all that stuff. And I hope you'll find that it's also a very positive message for those who are floundering around among those. So let's take a look here. This is an example of, as I said, project management models, images. You see, that's what the search was, the Google search, and these are the results. Notice we got a mere 42,500,000 results. Of course, that's a typical Google overstatement, I suppose. But really, look at these things. Watch as I click through page after page after page after page, and it goes on and on and on. Brilliantly conceived, graphically lovely. On and on and on and on. And as you look through these things, you're seeing the result of people that worked hard to make sense out of managing projects, who worked hard to line up a series of activities that made sense. Often in the context is also displayed here, the larger organizational context. So you're going to see all kinds of amazing things here. And depending on what consultant you hire or what organizational development process you're working, your model is going to look unique and different as well. So what I'm trying to say here is that there's three things that you need to know about these things. Number one, this exercise is very revealing. It's a bit of an audit trail for our profession. In other words, every project management consultant, every consulting firm who wished to capture a nice big contract in an organization, every author who ever wanted to come up with the last word and that box of valuable cards that could be used as reference tools, they've all created a unique model. And in fact, there's mine. This is from a book I did years ago. It's called ID Project Management, for Instructional Development Project Management. And the model is suited specifically to developing instructional materials, okay? It's driven by deliverables, all right? And I'm just one of the crowd that has continued to churn up these models. So what's revealing is this is an audit trail for our profession. The more you poke around in here, the more you see a lot of good minds at work. Number two, it should be liberating. You should come away knowing you are free to choose. There's no right model. They're all context sensitive. They all made sense within the context of an organization, a unique set of deliverables. So that should be liberating. You're free to choose. And finally, it should also be empowering as you look through these things. If everybody's building a model, and you, after all, are somebody, which is one of everybody, then you get to build one too. How about that? So look at them. Be inspired by them. Synthesize your own model from 5 or 6 fragments of these other models. Reject what doesn't work in your organization. But above all, know that your company, your unique project team, has a right, an absolute right. You should feel absolutely empowered to not necessarily be bound by any of these, no matter how strongly they come recommended or what organization is behind them. It has to work in your organization. It has to work in your context. So this is an amazingly empowering thing to look through all these. And I hope you come away knowing that, feeling liberated and empowered to choose and drive that project management process for yourself. Because after all, you're the one that's got to live it.